Hey y'all, what's up? It's Nicole from Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. I am at work taking a lunch break, and I just got done watching Jexie's video about the Rewired Soul, and the title of it was, "Is the Rewired Soul a Good Example of Recovery?" And I kind of wanted to comment on that and talk a little bit about the situation, not to bring up any negativity. And like I said, I have no ill will or ill feelings or resentments towards Chris. I just feel like I have lost a connection with him. I feel like when I first started following him here on YouTube, I really enjoyed his content. It was down to earth. He was genuine. I could relate to him. I felt a connection to his videos. And as he grew and started making videos with clickbait and other creators, names, that was cool. Like, I didn't mind it, so much because, just one or two videos, but it became excessive and it became like an obsession. And I'm not trying to take Chris's inventory or point out any of his flaws, and I don't think it's fair to ask whether he is a good example of recovery or not, because I think, there's people could say a lot of things about me and say maybe I'm not a good example of recovery, and they could say it about somebody else and about somebody else. I think that we all have our own, our own flavor and positivity that we can bring to recovery in their community and helping others. And I kind of just wanted to talk about how I feel like what I've seen happen with Chris is that I feel like he got really excited, jumped in too deep, got obsessive about his video making, and his addiction manifested itself in another area of his life, which was YouTube. And that's where we saw him like making 17 videos about Trisha Paytas, just 3 or 4 videos in a day, and it became overwhelming. And the reason I can recognize that is because I struggle with that sometimes too. Because let's get honest, when we're like on YouTube and people are watching our videos and we're getting views and they're commenting, it feels good. It feels good. And for somebody like me who's in recovery, for the longest time I searched for that validation. And so I have to have balance in my life today to make sure that I'm not running around searching for it again on YouTube. And I've been working really hard on that. So I think that's where I saw Chris kind of falling off the track. I think a lot of people find the message of recovery through his videos, and they get inspired to make channels and to get sober from him. So I feel like I feel like he's doing a good job on sharing his experience, and I liked the video he did last night about telling his story, because I felt like that was a great way to just get back on track with what's really important. I feel like he really lost focus of what we're here for, and that is to spread a message of hope and encourage others to do better. Jason did a video the other day, and he was talking about how he had been hurt by Chris. And I thought it was a really mature, very well said video, and I support him 100%. And I wish that Chris could have watched that video and reflected and went and talked to Jason one-on-one. Because I know the inside story. I know that Jason has tried to talk to Chris, but I'm not going to come on here and try to, pick his recovery apart or judge him on whether he is a good example or not, because we all struggle. But what I think happened is he got complacent and he got excited and he started just focusing so much on YouTube. And what it did was it just turned into a monster. And that has happened to me so many times. So I can relate, and I don't have a big channel. So what I've been trying to do for the last 2 days is think about all the things that have been happening to Chris, all the people that have been making videos about him, all the negativity, all the hate, and how it must feel. Because I know when I have one person trolling me that it hurts me so bad. I'm like about to cry. So I'm having a moment. I'm having an epiphany right now. I'm finding compassion in my heart for Chris. Although he has disappointed me and I've been disappointed in his actions, I'm finding compassion and I feel for him. I want him to do better as a recovering addict, one addict to another addict. I want him to reach out to his people like me, Jason, the people who were there for him since the beginning, and talk with us, and let's all get together and get back on the same page, because we're all here trying to do the same thing. I do think that if Chris will just do some self-reflection and really look inside his heart and really try to see where other people are coming from, like I'm trying to see where he's coming from, I think all this could just be so much better. I think it would all work out. But I feel like what's happening is each time people are starting to give him the benefit of the doubt, he uploads a video that's cocky and condescending and just ugh, Chris. So I have nothing against Chris. I wish him the best. I want him to succeed. I want him to do good. He's a fellow brother in recovery. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. But as a person in recovery, I want to see him do better. And I'm sure he could come back at me and say that he wants to see me do better. This video isn't to hurt him or attack him, but I just wanted to kind of say, I think that he's doing a good job on sharing his experience from addiction and in recovery. And I really think that he should hone in on that and start doing that again, because that's where he has that fire. And believe me, I know I can relate, because that's what I'm on fire for, helping other people in recovery. So that's just my little 2 cents. And Chris, if you see this video, I hope you know that it was just some constructive criticism, and I'm not trying to be ugly or anything. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all later.